What up, world? It's been M.I.A. here. So as you guys know, I'm still in Cali, Colombia. We've been here, this is day 6, and we're gonna end up wrapping it up on tomorrow we leaves. I've been doing a lot of partying and not enough excursions. So I'm with my man here, Mateo. I'll make sure I get his information for you guys who may want to come out here and see some nature, some waterfalls, the city. I mean, this is his city, so he knows everything about it. You know, so I'll make sure I get all this information to you. But we're headed to go see some nature, man. We got some waterfalls in store, maybe some glimpses of the zoo that they have here, some of the city, and whatever else, you know, Mateo want to show me, man. I'm all for it, so let's get active. So what I like about my tour guide here, Mateo, is, you know, we signed up just for a waterfall tour, but since it's just me and my friend here, we're getting like some bonus content. We didn't sign up for this. This is, you know, a gratis service that he's providing, if you will, a free service. But I'm gonna show you what I mean here. We made a pit stop here to a viewpoint. So as you can see, there's a statue of some guy. Maybe I can get a little history on what that's all about. I may be able to make this out. The city of Santiago, Cali, and the founders, the principal founders. I think that's right.
That's right.
That's right?
Yep.
Damn, you came out of nowhere. My Spanish is, you know, más o menos. So what are the, I know the Colombian flag, what are the other two?
And the other ones are Cali flag and the department flag, right? O sea,
Oh,
the flag
okay.
of the, like the state, pretty much.
Gotcha.
The state's called Valle del Cauca. It's called Valle del Cauca
Okay,
because it's a huge valley, as you can see,
okay,
very big valley.
right.
That is like divided by the Cauca River that goes from south to north. And all of the rivers, for example, the river that we just saw and the river that we're gonna go to, they all go into the Cauca River. It's our main river, and it's one of the main rivers in Colombia, in the country. So
How many rivers do you have flowing through Cali?
in the urban area, we have 7 rivers.
Wow,
And in the metropolitan area, pues, o sea, we have 3 more, so it's 10 in total.
10 total.
See, but there's another one called Chocho that goes around that mound.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, es que I don't know exactly how how they define what a river is and isn't, you know, but it's a big amount of water. So,
Gotcha.
see, I don't know if
Which flows for miles and miles, right?
See, and I've
Gotcha.
seen another one called the Duck River.
Duck River?
There's like more rivers that, you know, they're debating.
Duck River with no ducks, huh?
No, it has
There's ducks. Nice, nice.
So now the Afro population is mostly concentrated on the coast, especially on the Pacific coast. But it's a very harsh place, and it doesn't have a lot of government like influence.
Gotcha.
See.
It's not a lot of governance going on, and so because of that, you probably got a lot more crime and
See, and less
Gotcha.
education. There's no school.
lack of resources.
Exactly,
Gotcha,
everything. So
gotcha.
people migrate south to Buenaventura. That's the city that's connected to Cali.
Okay.
But Buenaventura has a lot of money, but it's a port, so the money is really private. You know, it's like
Gotcha.
in very few hands.
Gotcha.
And the rest of the city is very poor. So people get there, and it's very hard to make a living as a
Right.
newcomer. So
Right.
they migrate to Cali.
elsewhere. Cali.
And that's why
Gotcha.
Cali has a huge influence from the Pacific.
So this is the zoo here. I think they're closed, or it's a little early right now for it, but this is the zoo. Okay, so the commute to the waterfall was about 45 minutes, give or take. It took us about an hour because we made a couple stops on the way to take pictures and get some videos of the small town of La Barajine. Once we pulled up, I was surprised to see that the area was actually set up like a small mountain resort. What I mean by that was that there was a restaurant on site with a big selection of food items as well as a little convenience store. There was also an outside discoteca, which simply means club in Spanish, and later you will see in the video that they even had cabins you can rent on site. It was slow when we got there, as I think I only saw 4 other people in total in the area, but Mateo told me a lot of the locals go there at night on the weekends to hang out and party. So we made it to the first waterfall out of 2 that we're going to see today. This is my second time being up close and personal to a waterfall. The first one was less than a month ago, actually in Salento, which was a much smaller waterfall. This is way bigger than the one that was in Salento, and you can feel the cool breeze right where we're at. I'm gonna go down here even further and show you guys, but I want to show you right here. I've been told by Mateo that this is an avocado tree, so I thought that was interesting. Never seen an actual avocado tree, and you can actually see them right there, baby avocados. So let's walk it on down and give you guys a closer look at this beautiful piece of nature right here. See, you got some people sitting down, enjoying the sights. This is very, very peaceful. So I can see why people want to come out here and just talk, and it's just relaxing. The sound of water flowing, man, it's a very, very relaxing sound. All right, so we got some rules here. They prohibited from jumping. I don't see why anybody won't want to jump in. You can't bring your pets. Children at a certain age aren't allowed. Obviously, it's always wise to take a shower before entering in any type of body of water. But here we go. You got, what is this, like a VIP section right here? You can't jump in, but as you can see, you can take the slide in it. All right, so you just witnessed the first waterfall. Mateo says the second waterfall that we're going to, we don't actually drive there. We're going to take this little short hike up these stairs to it. Said maybe 10 minutes or less. So we should be getting up here pretty soon. You know, I'm getting my workout in. I don't mind that at all. Get them stairs in for the day. Beat my daily walking quota. Here's a little pond right here, or a little stream of water going by. You can see. I know I say this a lot, man, but this is one of the many perks of traveling. You know, I didn't see a lot of this. I didn't see any of this where I come from, but we definitely didn't take trips growing up that I can remember to waterfalls and just seeing, you know, different things like this. I will continuously say that this is amazing, because it's amazing, you know. Which way we going up? Straight up here? All right. So we're gonna reroute it here. It's a guava tree here. You can see the little baby guavas right there. All right, so we are inclining, of course, as you see, going up the stairs. So we're taking a little small break, which is okay because, you know, I get to get some footage. Now, Mateo just said right in front of me is the cloud forest.
Yeah. See.
Rightfully so.
There.
See the clouds within the forest. There are wildlife, obviously. You got all kind of wildlife, but a lot of them come out at night. They don't really mess with humans, and that's good because as a human, I don't really mess with a lot of them. So, you know, you got talking monkeys and reptiles, and of course your birds and other little species I've probably never seen or could pronounce. This is, what is this?
These are cabins.
Cabins.
You can stay here for the night.
Gotcha.
It's pretty cheap, like 150,000 pesos.
Okay, so like $30 a night?
Yeah, for 4 people.
For 4, okay, so it accommodates 4 people. It makes sense because as you saw earlier, there was a discoteca, meaning you're gonna have people dancing, and when you have dancing, obviously you may have some drinking. You may have people that do a lot of drinking, and they're not gonna be able to make that trip back home safe. So this is ideal for those that wanna crash for the night and sober up. It gets a little bit more challenging right here because it's not your traditional stairs, but I've done this before one time in El Salvador when I took a hike up to the volcano, so a little muscle memory there for me. It is inclining pretty good, but I think I'm gonna make it just fine. It's just 10 minutes, like I said, so I'm gonna wait on them. I don't wanna go too far behind. But as you can see, man, this is beautiful. I'm up pretty damn high. I'm up pretty damn high. Got a little friend here, he scared me. Oh, I'm gonna go back and join them, man. They're taking too long of a break and I'm not gonna go by myself. We are just about here. You can hear the water. Wasn't too bad of a climb here. Had some little small difficult moments. I hear it, I don't see it. All right, see right around here. Oh my God, I can see it. You can't help but to see it. Whoa, now this is crazy. This is crazy work. My mom used to say, look at God. Look at God. My God. Whoa. Whoa. This is crazy, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. What? Gotta be careful going down here, I know that. Wow. Wow. Now I can really see myself just sitting here all day. Well, not all day, because the freaks come out at night. In this case, the animals, but this is crazy, man. All right. I'm going to attempt to do this. Go all the way down. I'm not going to get in the water. And I'm going to sit on this rock or this stair here and get some nice pictures. This is craziness. Wow. All right. Let me get myself together to get this picture. Ain't no way I'm leaving without getting a picture right here. I will get in the water. I just don't have my water gear. But man, one of my man's Mateo here. We're going to take a picture. Hey, you can get done smoking. As soon as he gets done smoking his stogie, I'm gonna get my pictures on, man. Let's get active. All right, so we've left the waterfall area, and now we're in town. This would be considered technically the downtown area, but it's really not considered here the center. There's another part of town which Mateo said is like the older. We got to get across this street here, or you will get hit. But there's a older part of town that they consider the downtown area. My bad. So we came here, man. I want to get some images of the Cali sign here in front of the what is this in front of?
This is the sports center of Cali, one of the biggest sports center of Cali.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of stadiums here. This red one is the hockey stadium, the rollerblade hockey.
They have rollerblade hockey.
Yeah.
Do they have ice hockey here too?
No.
Gotcha.
Hadn't
made its way here yet.
The gray one is the baseball stadium.
Gotcha. Okay, so
basketball courts, the pools, the athleticism, the running and throwing stuff.
Okay.
Biking, skating, and the ranges for bow and arrow and the one with the pistol.
So archery and yeah. Okay. So you got a little information here on this particular building. This is similar to the one I went to in Medellin. Looks obviously different, but they host a lot of different sporting events. So that's interesting here. So the next stop we've made is at the stadium. And I just took a brief look inside, and it seems to be a huge pool. So this stadium is more than just a host to, soccer games. I don't know if we're gonna get a chance to go in there, but I know we're gonna walk around it, and I'm gonna get some good images here for you. But this is definitely a pool that people are hanging out in. So, I mean, maybe we can go in unless they're athletes or got some type of membership where you can go in there. But yeah, man, Cali is very unique in its own little way. It's a lot different from Medellin. It's a lot different from any other city in Colombia I've been to, which is understandable. You know, expect everything to kind of look the same. Of course, you still got a lot of your motos and taxis and, you know, police present on the motos and a bunch of hotels and apartments, things of that nature. But it's a different feel, obviously, as far as the people, the music selection, I'm gonna follow you, Mateo, because I'm just, okay. I'm gonna go out this way here. But yeah, I recommend if you ever go to Medellin, a lot of you have been to Medellin, to make your way to Cali. It's not that expensive from Medellin. If you want to do a couple of days here, you're talking like a 50-minute flight. At least that's the flight that I got on JetSmart, which is it's an airline out here. But yeah, man, we're gonna check out the stadium, and then our next stop will be grabbing a bite to eat, because I've worked up an appetite.
Anywhere you like.
All right, so we came here to Buenaventura. It's like Mateo considers it a mom and pop's restaurant here. So I told him those be the best ones. Coming from Memphis, the mom and pop restaurants had the best soul food, had the best any type of style food, man. So we're gonna try it out, let you guys see pricing, obviously how the food looks. I'm gonna give you a critique on how it tastes, an honest critique. Y'all stay tuned.
Rices, right? So it's like rice with shrimp mixed, which is like.
Okay, so this part of the video, unfortunately, I experienced some technical difficulties with my cameras. So I did not get to show you the food that I got. I will tell you that I ended up getting like the shrimp and rice dish. Excellent, excellent choice, because whatever sauce that they tossed that shrimp in, it just really made the dish. And I spent like $5 to $6 if I can recall. And if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say at this time, thank you for all your support, all the love that I've been getting. I know I'm still a new up and coming channel. I won't stop traveling. I won't stop creating the content no matter how many subscribers I get. Trust me, this is a passion of mine. I do it for the passion of traveling first and foremost. So again, thank you. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to stay up to date with all my latest content. Until then, guys, peace, love, travel.